and you may be seated. Nathan and Jessica, here we are. What a journey today. I'd like to share a couple thoughts from Wilford Peterson, The Art of a Good Marriage, and I'm going to borrow a couple things from him, and this is what he has to say. Happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created. In marriage, the little things become the big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. It's remembering to say, I love you at least once a day. It's never going to sleep angry. It is at no time taking the other for granted. The courtship should not end with a honeymoon. It should continue through the years. It's having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together facing the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers the whole family. It is doing things for each other, not in an attitude of duty or sacrifice, but always in a spirit of joy. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. And then he has this humorous piece here. It's not expecting the husband to wear a halo. I'll let that sink in for a moment. Or the wife to have wings of an angel. But I need to pause here to say she looks very, very angelic looking here this evening. It's not looking for perfection in each other. It's cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and you always got to have a sense of humor. It's having a capacity to forgive one another and then to forget. And then he concludes, it's not only marrying the right partner, it's being the right partner. Both of you have discovered that in your courtship stage. And now here we are, ready to move this relationship to the next level, the covenant of marriage. And I would like to invite this time Rachel to come, and she's going to be reading our first piece, and then following her will be Jeff, and he'll be reading our second reading. So, Rachel?
Love is a mighty power, a great and complete good. Love alone lightens every burden and makes rough places smooth. It bears every hardship as though it were nothing, and renders all bitterness sweet and acceptable. Nothing is sweeter than love. Nothing is stronger. Nothing higher, wider. Nothing more pleasant. Nothing fuller. Nothing better. Love flies, runs, and leaps for joy. It is free and it is unrestrained. Love knows no limits, but ardently transcends all bounds. Love feels no burden, takes no account of trial, attempts things beyond its strength. Love sees nothing as impossible, for it feels able to achieve all things. Love is not fickle or sentimental, nor is it intent on its vanities. Like a living flame in a burning torch, it surges upward and surely surmounts every obstacle.
You guys look incredible. Breathtaking. So this is a passage from a book I read not too long ago, and it's a series of interviews and discussions with the Dalai Lama written by Howard Couple. The passage reads, "Take into account that great love and great achievements involve great risk, and that a loving atmosphere in your home is the foundation for your life. Be gentle with the earth, be gentle with one another, and when disagreements come, remember always to protect the spirit of your union. When you realize you've made a mistake, take immediate steps to correct it." The discussions continue with a description of love that says, "The truest act of love is to place one's own wants, needs, and desires behind the commitment to the growth and happiness of another human being." And it closes with these two phrases. "Remember that the best relationship is one in which your love for each other exceeds your need for each other. So love yourselves, love one another, and love all that your life is together, and all else follows."
Thank you, Jeff. Nathan and Jessica, the vows that you're about ready to exchange would join your lives together. And you both bring individual strengths and giftingness into this marriage relationship. And as you stand together, may your love continue to grow and blossom and develop as you do life together under this incredible covenant called marriage. These are the vows that both of you have chosen. And so, Nathan, we're going to start with you. When you now repeat these vows after me to Jessica. Jessica, I love you.
Jessica, I love you.
You are my best friend. And today I give myself to you in marriage.
Today I give myself to you in marriage.
I promise to encourage you, inspire you, and laugh with you.
I promise to encourage you, inspire you, and laugh with you.
I promise to give the best of myself to you
I promise to give the best of myself to you
and to always communicate with you.
and to always communicate with you.
I promise to respect you
I promise to respect you
as your own person
as your own person
and to realize that your interests,
and to realize that your interests,
desires, and needs
desires, and needs
are just as important as mine.
are just as important as mine.
I promise to share with you my time, my attention, and my joy.
I promise to share with you my time, my attention, and my joy.
I promise to be honest, faithful, and loyal,
I promise to be honest, faithful, and loyal,
and to grow old with you by my side.
and to grow old with you by my side.
Very good. Jessica, would you repeat these vows after me to Nathan? Nathan, I love you.
Nathan, I love you.
You are my very, very best friend.
Are my very, very best friend.
And today I give myself to you in marriage.
Today, I give myself to you in marriage.
I promise to encourage you, to inspire you, and laugh with you.
I promise to encourage you, inspire you, and laugh with you.
I promise to respect you as your own person
I promise to respect you as your own person.
and to realize that your interests, desires, and needs
To realize that your interests, desires, and needs
are just as important as mine.
are just as important as mine.
I promise to share with you my time and my attention
I promise to share with you my time and my attention,
and to bring joy and strength into our relationship.
and to bring joy and strength into our relationship.
I promise to be honest, faithful, and loyal,
I promise to be honest, faithful, and loyal.
and to grow old with you by my side.
To grow old with you by my side.
The vows which you have spoken are forever inscribed in your minds and in your hearts. And today, both of you will be exchanging rings to wear as visible, tangible symbols of the spiritual and emotional connection. These rings will announce to the entire world that you are now committed to the one that you truly love. They will also be a reminder of the promises that you made to one another. In exchanging these bands, you knit your lives together as one. Nathan, is a symbol of your love. Jessica, will you now place her ring on her finger and repeat after me? Jessica, with this ring,
Jessica, with this ring,
I give you my heart.
I give you my heart.
I promise from this day forward,
I promise from this day forward,
you shall not walk alone.
you shall not walk alone.
May my heart be your shelter,
May my heart be your shelter,
and my arms be your home.
and my arms be your home.
Jessica, as a symbol of your love, will you now place Nathan's ring on his finger and repeat after me? Nathan, with this ring,
Nathan, with this ring,
I give you my heart.
I give you my heart.
I promise from this day forward,
Promise from this day forward,
you shall not walk alone.
you shall not walk alone.
May my heart be your shelter,
May my heart be your shelter,
and my arms be your home.
and my arms be your home.
This time, Jessica's going to come and sing a piece entitled From This Moment.
From this moment, life has begun. From this moment, you are the one. Right beside you is where I belong. From this moment on, from this moment, I have been blessed. I live only for your happiness and for your love. I give my last breath. From this
Thank you, Jessica. As you're taking each other's hands, I want you to look at them and the rings that you placed on them. I want to make a couple comments about them. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you that are holding your hands on this wedding day as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief fills your mind. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and, as in today, tears of joy. These are the hands that will tenderly hold your children, the hands that will help you to hold your family as one. And then lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. These are your hands. Congratulations to both of you. I'd like for you to join me now at the sand table. Nathan and Jessica, you just sealed your relationship by the giving and receiving of rings, and in a moment, a kiss, but not yet. And this relationship is a pledge between two people who agree that they will commit themselves to one another throughout their lives. The most beautiful example of this partnership is the marriage relationship, and today you have committed here to share the rest of your lives with each other. And today this relationship is symbolized through the pouring of these two individual containers of sand, one representing you, Nathan, and the other one representing you, Jessica. As you pour these two containers of sand into the unity vase, the individual containers of sand will no longer exist, but your lives will now be blended as one. So as you do that, go ahead and pick your sands up and go ahead and blend the two sands together. Just as these grains of sand can never be separated or poured again into the individual containers, so will your marriage be. And it makes a nice, pretty design. Very good. Go ahead and join me in the front, please. Take each other's hands by the virtue of the authority vested in me in conformity with the laws of the state of Florida. It's my privilege now to finally say, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Nathan, you may now finally, legally, officially, and with much passion kiss your bride. Go ahead and take your bouquet. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you for the very first time from the beaches of Fort Myers, Florida, Mr. and Mrs. Nathan and Jessica Moran. Let's give it up for them. Take that incredible walk. This concludes our ceremony, but the celebration continues. God bless you. Thank you for letting me be part of it.